Well, hi guys, hopefully this finds you very well. My name's Paul, this is Plan Zed, and welcome to the little session today where we're going to be listening to GT1000 Deluxe preamps, so Fender Deluxe style preamps. I've got 5 patches, and we've got 12 different cabinet styles. So that's different cone simulations coming from 2 Notes Cab Amp. We're starting out with a twin cabinet. Now, since the last video I've made, if you're following, and thank you very much for supporting the channel. We hit 100 subscribers last week, so thank you very much for your support. Yeah, I've only been up and running a couple of months, so that was nice. Thank you very much. So I've changed something in the power amp here. We were running a single-ended, which we still are, 6L6. We're running in pentoed. And over here we have 2 knobs where we've got the power amp level where I was at 12 o'clock, which is 15. But I've brought that back to 7 because what I was finding it just wasn't cleaning up enough, and I was getting quite a lot of low end distortions that I didn't really kind of want. And I'm kind of preferring what's happening there with this. So when I did that, I just upped the depth a little bit to 60. Okay. Now we've got a ribbon 121 and a 57. The 57 is on the right, and I've got the level at 0 dB. The 121 is at +1. It's in the middle of the cone. So 0% and at 2% on the distance, whereas the 57 is at 35% and 2% on the distance. Okay, so it's slightly it's on the cusp of the cone and the dust cap. Okay, so coming out of there, all of the patches that we're about to hear on 2 Notes are set up that way. Let's just very quickly. This is a medium gain twin with gain at 30, but this is a low gain, very little difference between the two. This is a low gain with a gain at 35. That's the medium gain with the gain at 30. This is a high gain with a gain at 30. Then we've got gains at 45, 60, and then this one we got here at 100. Now this is a low gain with the gain on 100. Let's go to a medium gain. Just putting back the gain pot bit on the guitar. So sounding and feeling nice in the room. Let's go back to the low gain with the gain at 100, and let's just clean that up. Let's just get a compressor on. Okay, so in the room, I'm really liking how that sounds and feels. So I'm going to now go through 12 of the cabinets. I'll tell you what they are after I've landed on them. I'll do the change first and try not to talk. And then, yeah, let's see how we get on. So this is 212 twin. This is 212 Jensen. It's actually in here as being a Gretsch, but the 212 Jensens. This is a 112 Randall, angled 112. Princeton. It's a Jensen, obviously. Now I've set this power amp slightly differently. Let's just dive in and have a quick look. I'm set to push-pull, which a Princeton would be, I believe, which means we're going to break up slightly earlier than we would if we were in single-ended. Okay. Oh, sorry, I should mention when I did that. And actually, we're going to crack open this one. I just want to test something quickly. We've got a 0 dB, 7 as the level again. The depth is at 60 again, but in push-pull, we have a presence knob here. And I just want to check. Up that presence to 60. So we're just going to save that. Yeah, I like that. That's an instant improvement. Okay, so we've got the Cali, and I think I've set this as single-ended. But let's see what happens to the Cali if we make a change. So in here, we're set to single-ended. Let's change this to push-pull. Let's just turn up that presence. Oh, we're in triode here. Let's put that in pentode. Now that we've changed to pentode, what I'm going to need to do is just come here and have a look at the microphones. I'm just going to pull these mics back. When you're in pentode, it's a bit hotter, so I'm just going to pull these back. Okay, I like that. Let's just, we've got the depth on 60. Let's go the presence on 60. See if it works out the same way with the Princeton there. That sounded nice, just bumping that presence a bit. Yeah, I really like that, and I like how easy it was to just dial that to a slightly different place, because I understand what's going on, and I hope you're taking from this video, these videos that I do, these little nuggets. Now let's have a look at the prime. The prime, let's go, is an Alnico blue by divided by 13, and I've got it set up single-ended. do feel like I could have more of the microphone on the left. It's set the same level as all the other patches, but I'm just going to bump that by one. Yep, I like that, so I'm going to do that. Just felt a bit lopsided here in the room. It's quite nice with the Alnico blue. Lovely, that's really nice. Now we've got the what they call the Deluxe Tweed. All of these have been stock. Now in here, I'm set to push-pull, and what I think I want to do is do exactly the same thing with that presence. So let's just bump that to 60. It definitely worked. I want to try and build consistency. Yeah, I'm going to save that as that. So it's different. And I want to set it the same as the other push-pulls, so I've got some consistency. And then if I feel a particular tone needs some extra work, I might tweak it from there. But that sounds really nice in the room. Now this is actually a bass cabinet called Fat Mama, which is, sorry ladies, which is a 412. And I've got it here really ready for my my tweeds. So for the basement. But it actually sounds quite good on the Deluxe. Lovely. Got a bit more fire to it. This actually, I've got a funny feeling. I just want to check that. I think I did. No, I did it single-ended. I'm going to leave that single-ended. This is now 215s, which is called Fat Papa. Now, this is actually a guitar simulation. The last one was a bass amp, but this is 215 Jensens. I just want to check how I'm set in here. Yeah, I'm set single-ended again. Oh, that feels huge in here. Nice. Let's get back to more Fender style Vibrolux. different but nice. So I think that's a 112 again. Might be wrong with that. Put it in a Mesa Boogie open back 412, but I've done it as a single ended. Let's go low gain. That sounds great in here. And now our last one will be the Revv open back 112, I believe it is. That sounds really good in the room, I like that. Okay, so in the high gain, let's just hear the high gains. Let's go back through the 12. Mesa 412. Vibrolux. 215s. I need to look at the presence in that. 410s. Deluxe Tweed. Alnico Blues. 112 Cali feels quite quiet. 110 Princeton. Lovely. Randall angled 112. Really like that as well. That's the Gretsch Jensens. And now we're on the twin, where we started. So I dialed these patches in using the Twin, and then I just copied my settings, dialed in the other cabinets that we just listened to, making decisions as to whether I wanted it single-ended or push-pull, to show you how we can just change tones really easily like this, rather than scrolling through umpteen, millions of static IRs, which are static. They're not dynamic like 2 notes is, and I can really feel that. Lovely. Hopefully you enjoyed that session. Hopefully we had a little insight there as to the power of how these two things can work. They're starting to sound really good. I think I'm getting closer and closer to having nice tones. We'll see over the other amps how I get on with that. And I will discuss with you in the following videos change the EQ set that I made to this, because I'm going to use the same EQ set when I dial in the Twin. The Twin, I've already dialed it in. We'll look at that in the next video. Or the first video of the Twin, and the next video on the Deluxe, I'm going to try the 3 different guitars through it. So we've got the Tele that I've been using, we've got a Les Paul Studio from '91, and we've got a Epiphone Casino from 2020. So it'll be interesting to hear those guitars through these same patches and setups. Love having the flexibility of the 2 notes there. Worked really well. Catch you later, guys. I think I said I really like that several times.